My white soon-to-be ex-wife started a relationship with another man.
Okay.
Plaintiff's motion to determine child born out of wedlock in this matter. I would note we did not have, I didn't, in the motion, nor at any point in the stuff I could see, do we have the child's full name, nor the date of birth. So I need.
Her full name is Brianna April Gutierrez, and her date of birth is 11/25/2023.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Give me the middle name again.
April.
And Judge, Brianna is spelled Breanna.
I'm glad you did that because I spelled it the traditional way when I was doing it. So, okay. Are you ready to proceed, Ms. Thomas?
Yes. Are you currently the wife of Mark Anthony James Porter?
Yes.
And did you give birth to a minor child, Brianna April Gutierrez? I'm sorry, did you give birth to a minor child named Brianna April Gutierrez?
Yes.
And the date of her birth, I think you just gave to the court, but if you can state it again, please.
November 25th, 2023.
And who is the father that is named on Brianna April Gutierrez's birth certificate?
Ramiro Gutierrez III.
Is Mark Anthony James Porter the biological father of Brianna April Gutierrez?
No.
Has Mr. Porter held himself out to be the father of Brianna April Gutierrez?
No.
Has Mr. Porter ever met Brianna April Gutierrez?
No.
When is the last time that you engaged in sexual relations with Mark Anthony James Porter?
I couldn't even tell you.
You're going to have to guesstimate for the court.
Over a year and a half.
If I suggest to you that perhaps it's February of 2022, does that sound appropriate?
Sure.
Okay. And who is the biological father of Brianna April Gutierrez?
Ramiro is.
And was Mr. Gutierrez present at the time of her birth?
Yes.
And has Mr. Gutierrez held himself out to be the father of April Brianna Gutierrez?
Brianna April, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had it right. I just didn't say it right. Sorry.
That's okay.
Are you and Mr. Gutierrez currently involved in a relationship with one another?
Yes.
And do you reside together?
Yes.
And does Brianna April Gutierrez also reside with the two of you?
Yes.
Is it fair to say that Mr. Gutierrez has daily contact with Brianna?
Yes.
Have they developed a bond with one another? By that, I mean Brianna and her dad.
Yes. Yes.
Is there any reason that bond should be broken?
Not as far as I know, no.
For Brianna, does Mr. Gutierrez provide a home?
Yes.
Does he provide clothing?
Yes.
Does he provide formula?
Yes.
Does he provide diapers?
Yes.
Does Brianna have any needs for which Mr. Gutierrez does not provide assistance?
No.
Do you believe that it is Brianna April Gutierrez's best interest for Mr. Gutierrez to be deemed her natural father?
Yes.
Did you have Brianna April Gutierrez participate in DNA testing?
Yes, we did.
And where was that?
It was a place in Fort Myers called Any Lab Test Now. I believe I submitted the papers.
Okay. And when was that?
2 weeks ago. It wasn't very long ago. 2 weeks ago.
May of this year.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Who else participated in that DNA testing?
Her father.
And by that, you mean Mr. Ramirez?
Ramiro. Yes.
Okay. And you did DNA testing?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have an opportunity to review the results?
Yes, I did.
And Your Honor, I had sent the results through your exhibit, and I let Jesus know that. I emailed him as well separately.
We do have that.
Okay. And perfect. Ms. Porter, do you see the screen in front of you?
Yes, I do.
And do you recognize?
You can feel the air change in an instant. Her tone is steady, measured, almost clinical, but the weight of the DNA result lands with the force of a hammer. Years of claims, questions, and uncertainty about fatherhood vanish in a single statement. Notice her composure. She doesn't lean on theatrics or emotion. She simply lets the evidence carry the moment. And in that silence, Porter's position crumbles. There are no dramatic protests, no last-ditch speeches, just a quiet realization that the ground has shifted completely. This is where preparation eclipses desperation. Every point she built earlier now locks firmly into place, supported by fact. And Porter? He's no longer shaping the conversation. He's watching it move on without him.
And what is that we're looking at?
That's the result paper that I received from the DNA test.
Okay. And pursuant to that DNA test report, who is Brianna April Gutierrez's biological father?
Ramiro is.
Okay. And are you asking this court to find, Your Honor, that's all I needed that for. Are you asking that this court to find Mark Anthony James Porter not to be the father of Brianna April Gutierrez? I'm going to repeat that one. You were kind of busy.
I'm sorry. She's got a cold, and every time I put her down, she cries.
No, that's okay. I just have one question. Are you asking this court to find Mark Anthony James Porter not to be the father of Brianna April Gutierrez?
Yes.
I have no further questions of this witness.
Okay. Ms. Canfield, do you have any questions?
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
When you filed your complaint for divorce, you stated you were unsure if your wife was pregnant. Did you later learn that she was pregnant?
Yes, I did.
And were you aware that Ms. Porter gave birth to a child in November 2023?
Yes, I am.
And when is the last time that you and Ms. Porter engaged in sexual relations?
Somewhere around February 2022.
Based upon the timing of the minor child's birth, is it possible for in any way for you to be the biological father of Ms. Porter's infant daughter?
Notice the precision here.
Notice the precision here. He has nothing to lean on. The timeline is airtight. February 2022, November 2023. The math is brutal, leaving zero space for ambiguity. His frustration is visible, but he can't manufacture an angle. Each statement she delivers exposes a gap, dismantling his relevance piece by piece. She stays calm, methodical, locked on the facts. The judge doesn't even entertain excuses. This is leverage at its peak: clarity, documentation, and perfect timing. The fight ends before it ever begins, and you can almost watch him shrink as her cold, undeniable proof dominates the entire narrative.
Anyway,
Have you a relationship with Ms. Porter's infant daughter?
no, I have not.
Have you had any contact with Ms. Porter's infant daughter?
No, I have not.
Were you present and able to hear Ms. Porter's testimony regarding her infant daughter?
Yes.
Did you have any reason to dispute Ms. Porter's testimony regarding parentage of her infant daughter?
No, I do not.
Do you have any reason to dispute Ms. Porter's testimony regarding who provides financially for her infant daughter?
No, I do not.
Are you asking this court to find that you are not the father of Ms. Porter's infant daughter, Brianna April Gutierrez?
Yes, I am.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Canfield, do you have any questions?
I do not, Your Honor. I think it's
Okay,
been covered.
thank you. Ms. Thomas, any further witnesses or evidence?
I do not, Your Honor. I would ask that the exhibit that we reviewed, that's marked Plaintiff's Exhibit 1, be admitted. And
Okay.
other than that, we have nothing further.
Okay, do you have any opposition to that, Ms. Canfield?
No, no objection.
Okay, then Plaintiff's Exhibit 1 will be admitted. Anything else, Ms. Thomas?
Nothing, Your Honor. I think that the proofs establish what the court needs to determine, and we would ask simply for a determination.
Okay, Ms. Canfield, any evidence or witnesses?
No evidence or witnesses to produce, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
My client's aware.
Okay, thank you. Well, in this matter, the court will note that the plaintiff did file a petition to determine the child born out of wedlock. In this matter, again, the testimony is clear from the plaintiff that the parties last engaged in sexual relations in February of 2022. On or about that date, that in fact the child was born in November of 2023. So there's no possibility based upon those dates of contact that.
This is the moment it locks in. The ruling isn't just procedural, it's decisive. She steered the court to a point where his role is erased entirely. Watch the judge. No hesitation, no sympathy, no wavering. Every detail she laid out converges here, collapsing his claim in full. The energy shifts, clarity and dominance belong to her. He's sidelined, no arguments left. This isn't theater, it's precision. Legal weight and preparation crush uncertainty. She leaves in command, and that's the raw reality of courtroom leverage.
The biological father, the court will note that the plaintiff has introduced Exhibit 1, which is the DNA test results from DNA Diagnostic Center. That test results signed by the center director, Deputy L. Kumar, under date of May 9, 2024, showing that the individual Ramiro Gutierrez III has a probability of paternity of 99.999997%. And as a result, the court, based upon the testimony as well of both parties, will exclude the plaintiff as the biological father of the minor child in this particular matter and determine the child is a child born out of wedlock and not issue of this marriage. With that, I think it'll conclude unless I have anything else, Ms. Thomas.
Your Honor, I do. Prior to the court determining the necessity of a DNA test, we had, everyone had signed a proposed divorce. I did need to adjust that slightly because of the, we had called it the unborn minor child at that point. Obviously, that's no longer correct. And I added into it by name. And so I would ask that, I believe that I can send forward those documents to Ms. Canfield. And I would ask that we be allowed to preserve proofs. And then as soon as we have the proposed judgment, I will forward it to front of the court. And then we can be done with this whole matter.
Okay, we'll do that. And you did want to proceed with proofs, I know. So go ahead with your testimony of your client.
Okay, great. Thank you. Mr. Porter, do you remember coming to my office and signing a complaint for divorce?
Yes, I do.
At the time that you filed that complaint, your wife, you weren't sure was pregnant, but you did learn she was pregnant and took care of the fact that you were not the father of that child. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And you had indicated in your complaint for divorce that there had been a breakdown of the marriage.
Look at this. Absolute clarity. The evidence has wiped out every shadow of doubt. You can see the resignation, the silent acknowledgement that no angle remains. She's steady, precise, letting facts carry the weight while he stands fully exposed. The judge's words seal it, reinforcing the collapse. It's methodical, undeniable, and final. Her preparation, the DNA proof, the airtight timeline. Everything converges here. By now, it's not even a contest. Control is hers completely.
Destroyed, and there remained no reasonable likelihood that the marriage could be preserved. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Can you please briefly describe to the court what caused the breakdown?
My wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, started a relationship with another man.
Okay. And is there any possibility that if you and she, if the judge were to deny a proposed judgment of divorce once it's presented to him, that she could reconcile your differences and again live together as husband and wife?
I don't see a way where that would work.
And just for one clarification, I note that when your wife indicated in the portion of this hearing regarding the paternity, that she indicated that she resided in Florida. You reside in Michigan, is that correct?
That's correct.
And prior to filing this case, you resided in Michigan for at least 6 months?
Yes, she did.
And
I did. I've lived in Michigan my whole life.
Okay, and in Calhoun County for at least 10 days prior?
Yeah, I lived in Calhoun County my whole life.
May it please the court.
Okay. Court is satisfied that the testimony does establish the statutory basis. The court will, again, grant the judgment when we do have all of that paperwork corrected, and the court will preserve the proofs until such time. When that occurs, we'll get it entered, and you will be divorced when I sign that judgment. So best of luck to both of you. I hope everything works out. You're free to go. Have a wonderful day.
Here's the final takeaway. Facts carried the day, while spin and confusion fell apart. She built her case on solid evidence, delivered it with composure, and left no cracks for doubt. Porter's arguments simply couldn't withstand the DNA proof or the unforgiving timeline. This was clarity crushing theatrics, and the judge made sure of it. In the end, the case didn't just end. It collapsed under its own weak foundation. She didn't just win, she owned the narrative. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns that cut through the noise.